Hi, everybody. Sorry, I'm like extremely late today. I'm sorry. I had a lot to do today, and I've been working on some digital stuff all day because I'm gonna be attending this festival where I'm gonna be presenting my paintings. So I'm trying to get an advertisement flyer going for it. So I've been very busy doing that all day. So I'm sorry I'm late. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Um, I'm kind of glad I'm here now. Let me see. Okay, so I can see. Hi, Promethean. Thanks for coming. I know Florida Metal is not coming today because he's at work, so he can't really be part today. So I'm prepared for that. But yeah, you guys can already see it in the background, what I've been working on. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm having a little drinky. Yeah, so I'm really glad that I got that done. I pretty much got it done. Um I pretty much got it done. I'm thinking actually, why don't I show you guys what I have? I think that would be a good idea. Let's see. Because it just kind of the planning. I don't know what that means. The painting, maybe? Let me see. Bigger, brighter. Elements is my new one. Yeah, painting. That's what I thought you meant. I want to show you guys what I did today. It really didn't take me super long to do it, but I had to edit a bunch of pictures first, and then I could add all these pictures into it, and blah blah blah. So let's see. Okay. Okay. So this is it. Whoop. Okay. Ta-da! Look at that. That's my flyer. Looks pretty good, right? I think it looks good. So you see all the pictures of all the paintings down there. I had to edit the pictures first of the paintings. Give it a nice color, make them clean and crisp and clear. So I had to do all of those first. It was only 4, so it wasn't that many. But then I had to do the whole flyer and put them all in there and stuff. So I think it looks pretty good. Just threw that together today. I think it's to the point. I'm gonna be at the Black Mass this year as with my vendor. I'm gonna be a vendor, and I'm gonna be offering fine arts, crafts, and psychic readings. So yeah, so looks good. I think that Serpent can probably use that. I'm gonna send it to him later. That's the guy that's throwing the event, and yeah, if you live in the area, it's in Tampa at the Brass Mug. If you live in the area, come by. It's the Black Mass. It's a black metal festival. Um, my band was going to attend, but unfortunately my band is not actually playing now because we don't have a drummer right now. So just better to to just leave that one. It's, we played it last year. We can, if we find a drummer, we'll play it next year, But this year it's just gonna be me there attending with my vendor, and Draven is gonna be helping me hopefully, and yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be at a familiar location, the Brass Mug. If you live in the area of Tampa, Florida, then and you're a metalhead, then you definitely know the Brass Mug, right? So yeah, that's it. That's that, and yeah, I'm excited about it because I'm gonna be this. The last year I had all my paintings, but this time I think what I want to also do, if I can make it in time, if I can come up with the money, I want to get some more prints made of my paintings, and then maybe have some prints that I can maybe sell there too. Um, hopefully I can get that in order, but we'll see if the time and the money, will work. But so that's the flyer. I'm gonna get rid of it now. You guys saw it, so it's good. Yes, I do. Okay. Yeah. So um okay, so obviously you guys can already see that I've been working on this new painting now. Um and I have so far come up with the pencil drawing for it. Kind of, almost, right? Still need to do some change some things around there. Um but all in all, yeah, so the pencil is done. So it gives me the stuff where I can, the points, right? The most important points that I need to know. I'm already saying, it's always good when I do it on the camera, because on the camera then I look at it and it gives me a different perspective, and I can see, oh, okay, I got to change something around here. So yeah, so what has happened since last week? Well, if you guys pay attention to the news, the queen has died, which is sad. I mean, she was what, 96? She was a part of my life, and my mother's life, and my father, like, she was a part of everybody's life. She outlived so many people. So yeah, that's an end to a huge era, right? I know there are many people that I've seen online that don't really liked her or whatever, but it doesn't really matter, because you got to give her one. You definitely got to respect her for sacrificing her whole being to her country, right? She was the queen forever. She never missed a beat, you know, on her responsibilities, on whatever she was doing. So when I saw the news, I got a little teary eyed there. It was like my long lost grandma died or something. Because she was around for so long. So it was, yeah, it was sentimental for me that occurred. But I mean, luckily the British air is good. It's going good. I mean, Prince Harry and his wife, now they have the fourth child on the way. So, and Prince George, he looks so cute, and he looks just like his grandma, really, like Lady Di. He looks just like her. So it's great. So there's gonna be, and then now we get King Charles. Charles is actually king. I never thought that was gonna happen. That he was gonna be king. I honestly thought that he was probably gonna die before the queen. That's what I thought. But no, he's king now. So it's cool. I'm excited about that for the family. That this is so yeah, something I thought I should bring up, because my mother always followed the royal family. It was always like a thing. I guess in Europe we're more into that stuff than in America. In America, this stuff is kind of like, nah, whatever. Because I talk to people at work, I'm like, the Queen, the Queen. They're like, oh, okay, I don't. I'm like, okay, you don't even know who that is. Like literally, one of the servers that I work with, she was literally like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, damn. I mean, that's just general education, and if you don't know who's the queen, then I mean, I can't help you. That's so easily known, right? You don't even have to do much research. But if you don't know that, then I don't know. But yeah, so but it's kind of like, so now all this stuff keeps popping up on my news feed about her, right? About her corgis, about her, I think that's what they're called, the breed of dog that she always had, about her love for animals, about her love for horse racing, about her outfits and stuff, which I don't care. Like now they keep on showing me this shit, the iconic outfits of Lady Diana and um Princess Diana and the Queen, blah blah blah. I don't know why they keep throwing the outfits at me. I don't give a fuck about their outfits. You know what I mean? I cared about what they did throughout their lives, especially Lady Diana. Okay, she was really just they called her the princess of our hearts, because she really was one of those people that she didn't care. She went into those third world countries. She went there where wars were everything, just to help. People telling her, the queen looked kind of frowned upon her a lot for what she did, because it wasn't something that was normal in the royal household to act like that. But uh, Diana didn't care. She said, I want to help people, cancer patients and whatever else she did. So yeah, but I don't know why they keep on putting in my newsfeed the iconic outfits of Lady Diana. I don't know what I triggered that they think I care about that. Yeah, that's true. But it is just so. But when you really think about it, when you're somebody like that, it is just easier to really just stick your head in the sand and say, I don't give a fuck about the outside world, right? I got enough money, I got enough fame. I don't have to do jack shit. I can just sit here and do nothing. And it's like, and nobody would bat an eye, right? Nobody would even like, what's up with this person? Nobody would care. They have so much money, it doesn't matter. But that these people actually take this money and this wealth that they have and they use it for something good in a way, then I respect that. I have to respect that, and I respect that more than these rich people or even regular people that don't care. That's why the world is a piece of shit, or the humans in it, because so many just don't care. Oh wow. Yeah, that was in she died when 1997, right? 1997. Jeez. I remember it. I remember when this happened. I remember my mom watching the funeral on TV. Me and my mom watched it together. Hmm. My dad too. But yeah, I remember that. Fucking crazy. A bunch of conspiracies that were going around about it too, about that this was all planned, and it wasn't planned. But then, in the end, it was like, then Charles later, a few years I think down the road, I think it was a few years, I'm not sure, he ended up marrying Camilla, and it was kind of like, it was like kind of a jab, but it was also like, okay, we know that you've always loved Camilla, you've always loved her, and now Diana is gone, so it's kind of like, okay, I guess so. You can finally have her now. But yeah, a lot of a lot of drama in there too. Theatrical drama. But that's the thing. We say that or we think that, but it's the same for all of us within families, right? It's just that theirs is on a silver platter for everyone to see, and ours is hidden unless we speak it to somebody, and then even then nobody really knows except for the person that you told about. It's not like everybody talks about you. So I can really kind of say that the drama that they have going on is just as much drama as any family probably has going on. There's always some kind of shit going down if you're in some kind of group, with multiple humans that you call a family, whether it is blood or whatever else. So, but yeah, I wanted to bring that up. May the gods save the queen, right? Back there somewhere, wherever she is now, back with her hubby again. That's somewhere maybe. You want to hope for her, hope for them, whatever. So now, King Charles, it's up to you, my man. It's up to you. But it'll be good. It'll be good. Okay, so I want to bring it up again. Look at it, guys. What do you think so far compared to the picture? Mhm. 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 I see it. I definitely see it. I'm really excited about it. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. So what I want to do tonight is I was thinking that because so you can see here in this picture the there's a lot of whites going on, right? You see their faces. You see Louis, what do you would you call it, like the undershirt under his vest, and you see Claudia's dress and the face of the little doll that she's holding. So there's a lot of off white going on, or white, off white, pearl, all that shit. So I was thinking today as you know as pretty much the bottom layer, besides the black, we're gonna start on the white. Okay, and I was thinking about starting their faces, starting to paint in their faces. So I do see something though that I want to correct real quick before. I fucking love looking through this camera. It makes me be able to correct so many things. Oh god, I got the Cure on my mind. Jeez, I don't want to fucking think about that right now. So maybe even a little more. Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot better. Yep. Okay, so we're gonna start with the whites. Just want to take one more look to see if the sizes, if the dimensions are pretty good. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Yeah. So the main thing about this picture, okay, because see what's happened is I didn't blow it up completely like it is there, that it fits into the entire like thing, because I don't know, because I compacted it a little bit so that the outline is gonna be black. It's gonna be flowing into the black. That's how I'm gonna imagine it. That's how I'm gonna do it. Because this goes straight, as you can see in the picture. It goes straight to the edges of the picture. I don't know if see, now I'm sitting here thinking I should do, but it's almost does. It's just that her body I have not really um. So it would be, her dress would be like this. Oh, you guys can't see it. Okay, and then her shoulder would be like this. So it's almost right. It's just that this part is going to be a little bit like questioning, right? It's going to be just flowing. Just going to have it flow. Yeah. Hmm. Sorry, sometimes I do that. I stare in there because I'm like, want to make sure that everything's right. Mm. That's another thing that I usually have it here on my phone, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Bring it. bring it up on my phone, and it's easier for me to look at it. All right, let's see. Sorry, guys. Unprepared, unprofessional, incompetent. Call me what you want. Got it. Got it. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that's okay. Um, mhm, mhm. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on the white. Okay. So and then let me talk about this because as I mentioned, there's multiple different you know tones of white here. We got the really literally like a pearl white. The pearl white I would consider a pearl white is the undershirt is Louis' undershirt and is Claudia's dress, right? It's like a pearl white. So that's the white. Then you have the face of the doll. The face of the doll is also a pearl white. I can see it. I can see it. So now their faces and their hands and arms. You can see the difference. That is a different white. That I imagine it being a little bit like even on the colder side, obviously, of white. The pearl is a little bit more on the warmer side because it goes more into the reddish direction, right? Yellowish, reddish. That's like the warmer side. Now, their skin goes more into the bluish direction, bluish purplish almost. So that's the colder, right? That's the spectrum of the colors. So that would be a little bit of a colder white. So I'm going to experiment and I'm going to try. I'm actually one of those things that I'm pretty good at is replicating a color. I'm very good. There's a video of this guy. He can just like mix the color real quick, and he comes up with the exact color of an object that he sees. I'm really good. I mean, I'm maybe not as good as that guy because that's all he really does, right? But I am very good at replicating a color that I see because I think it really has to do with my eyesight of how well you can see color. I think there's a spectrum, and if you have a certain really good spectrum, you can see these colors. If you have the vision spectrum that you have, if it's not as good, then you cannot really tell, right? Now, color blindness, from what I have learned, I don't know if that's exactly true, but I think that color blindness is only prevalent in men. Women cannot really be colorblind. But like completely colorblind. I mean, but I do think that there is a difference between because I have, in interactions with other people, I have noticed, when I would talk to, for instance, this is a great example. The other day, I reupholstered my dining room set that I talked to you guys about last week, and I reupholstered it with a black 100% cotton fabric, right? Black, and but because of the contrast between the black and the brown of the wood, when I sent the picture to my manager, she was like, "Oh, I really like that navy blue that you used," and it's like, it's not navy blue, it's black. But it's like I can see both. I can see how she can see it navy blue looking, but I can see the black. It's like I can literally I don't know how it works, but I can see both. Like I look at it and say, okay, how do you see the navy blue? And I think in my head, like, look at this. Is this navy blue? Yep, this I can see the navy blue. But then I think to myself, no, this is black. Then I can see the black. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you guys know anything about that or if I'm fucking talking too much or whatever. But and that and so I've had this with many people where we stand in front of an object and I can clearly see like the color of this object is a certain color, and the person will be like, no, that's not, that's orange or something, or that's such and such, and I'm like, no, be it man or woman is what I'm trying to say. Like Yeah, yeah, probably. I mean, since I can see it both, yeah. So, but anyway, I'm just really good at visualizing these colors really well, and then I can translate that and I can put that into my paint mixture, right? Um, so I have decided that this I found this I found this blue. It's actually a full tube. It's a dark blue. Dark blue is perfect because you can see it's really just blue. It's not this turquoise kind of blue or this really light blue or this kind of like purplish blue. You know what I'm talking about? There's a different types of blue. This is just a regular dark blue, and it's perfect because it's the neutral. I guess in my opinion, when I craft these things, it's the most neutral type of blue there is. And so which means that if you are not content with the mixture of the color that you have created, you can always add more of the other color. You can mix this all like completely all the time with any other colors. If you use one of these weird ass blues and you mix another color, it's gonna be really shitty. You know what I mean? It's gonna look you're gonna be like, oh shit, why does it look suddenly like this? Because it's not a pure blue. It's more like a greenish blue or a turquoise blue or whatever. Dark blue works the the best because when you look really at their skin, they also have a little bit, the extremities like the noses and the cheeks and the knuckles. Like anybody, they have a little bit of a reddish, pinkish, purplish, very light. Okay, because that's where the like the blood vessels really gather because that's where the skin is really thin, right? So that's where you can see the blood gathering more than like look at her arm. You see no reddish there because the skin is thicker there. Okay, so you don't come so close to seeing the blood there coming to the surface of the skin. So for blending later on, the nose, like you can see Louis' nose, you can see his ear, you can see her fingertips, her cheeks a little bit. You can see a little bit here his cheek. Yeah. So, but that's all gonna be later. Right now, I'm gonna do the base of the skin, and the base of the skin to me, like when you look at Louis' cheek here, it's really bluish. It's really bluish. It's white bluish. Or here, Claudia's cheek here. So what you want to do is like because it has to stay white. It's white, but it's an off white. It's a bluish white. So you really just put the tiniest bit, but you have to really just kind of do that yourself. Whatever. But you put a very very small amount. So let me see. We got a lot of yeah. Well, the arm, and the hand. Yeah. Okay. So, oh wow, my fucking white is fucked again. Just like every time when I try to use it, I don't know what goes on there. I gotta buy myself some better colors, but I just don't ever have the money to do it. So I just buy fucking the crappy shit that I can afford, and it's not good because it clots and it's just I don't know, it's shitty. All right, so I'm gonna get that in there. Get that in ya. Oh, guys, the new season of fucking Handmaid's Tale came out today. When I get off here, you know what I'm doing. I gotta see the new episode. So I'm gonna see, I have this whole thing full with white, and I would put like literally the tiniest fucking dash of blue in there. That's probably still too much, but it's okay. I can blend it more. Where's my blender here? My skewer that I use as a blender. So weird. Let me see. No, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, probably too much. That's why I told you, like, it's you use. Yeah, it's too much. That's okay, because I need a lot of it anyway. So, or a good amount at least. Yeah, because you just really want to have a hint, like a hint. I can't have thoughts. Maybe too much. Well, the more I mix, though, the better. Yeah, but still, that's okay. Just put that in there. Put more white in there. I like mixing the colors. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do because when you really get that color together that you want, you're like, oh, yes, love it. Getting closer. I think just a little bit more white, and then we got it, I think. Yes, dangerous. When you mix a really dark color with a really fucking light color, then I don't know. I think I still need to add more white because I really don't want it too bluish. It's hard for you guys to see. I feel like it's too bluish. Gotta add more white. That's okay. Yeah, you really just want to add the tiniest piece. Yeah, see, I can see the color turning now more toward the white spectrum again versus the blue spectrum, right? Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. And again, we can always go over this later anyway, right? To when we add the shades and everything. So I'm gonna just start doing this now. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. Yep, I think I mixed this well. Woo, guys, we're doing it. We're doing it. Oh man, I can't wait. I really want to have this done before the Black Mass because then I can, you know, then I can take it with me and then I can show it off there. Oh, yes. This is fucking awesome. Yeah, and like I said, there are these other areas that have the more reddish, purplish, whatever you want to call it. Um, like the ear here, for instance, but we'll worry about that later, right? We can't worry about that right now. That's just how I paint. That's probably not how most people paint, right? But that's how I paint. So I'm gonna worry about that later when I do the shading and everything on it, because I just do that later. Oftentimes, like artists will already do this while they paint that, but that requires you to be like a really good artist, and I'm not that. So, hmm so I'm reading this book right now called The Girl in the Spider Web. Have you guys ever heard of it? I guess it's part of this. thing with the girl with the dragon tattoo or whatever that shit is that I never read and never watched. I was never interested in it. Um, and I'm not really excited about the book, but because I started it, I'm gonna finish it. It was, I mean, it's okay right now where I'm at right now, but in the beginning when I first started reading it, there was a lot of like boring, just a lot of stuff that bores me. It's like a lot about hacking. It's a lot about hackers. Um, hacking into the systems of the NSA and all of these things, and it's just like that's shit like that never interests me. It has never really interested me. So it's kind of like okay, because I always do read that flap, where it tells you a little bit, blah 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 was a girl, or however it starts. She lived in a small town, blah blah blah, and weird things start occurring or whatever is in there, right? And I read that, and if I remember correctly, like that shit said nothing about hackers and computers and all that shit, and I'm like, because on the contrary, I like watching it on TV sometimes. I like certain like action movies. For instance, I really liked one of my favorite movies really of all time is you ever say Staatsfeind Nummer eins, Enemy of the State number one, as we call it in German, but you guys just call it Enemy of the State. That was a great movie. That was a great movie. So I like that stuff sometimes, but in a book, it's just like so I don't, because like in a book you want to be able to imagine these shit, but when it's these things, like these pictures of people doing things or whatever happens, um, but it's like when you constantly just read about, oh, she was sitting at the computer and he was sitting at the computer typing in this and typing in that. So in your imagination, all you see is somebody is sitting at a fucking computer all the time doing these things, and it's just like that really doesn't spark your mind. I can like that's not interesting to read in a book. So right now it's a little more active, right? Right now that it's a little more about meeting up and talking and stuff like that, and more visual than it was there for a minute. I was like, but I don't do that. When I have started a book, I don't care how boring it is to me. I will finish it. I will continue and I will finish this thing because I don't feel right just abandoning. I feel like a quitter. You know what I mean? That's not good. Oh wow! Look at that, guys, huh? That's nice. That's nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got the base coat for his face, and now we're gonna go on to Claudia. So now, of course, once this is dry, I have to go over this again with um, the pencil and redraw the lines of their faces, which is fine. Second time around, we'll probably do even better than the first. Oftentimes, most of the times, that's how it goes. So. Oh, guys, I forgot. Let's talk about this. The new Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out. Oh my god! September 30th. Be ready. Be ready. It's soon. It's very soon. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's not in the movie theaters on the dumbass Disney Plus. Whatever. I'm excited about it. Oh boy. So what I'm also trying to do here is I'm really trying to not do it so thick. I'm not wanting to do it so thick because it just causes me so much grief when I lay on the just the first layer so thick. It just doesn't work. Look at that. That's nice. That's nice. So the arm is the same color. The arm and the hands. So I'm gonna do those two. I'm gonna do the arm here. I have no actual outlines here. I just kind of scribbled some stuff. So I'm probably gonna be correcting a bunch here later, but that's fine. With the hand, I don't care. I'll fix all that later. Just gonna do like at least filling that in, right? At least getting a starting canvas that I can do. Nice. I'll do the same here with the finger, or the thumb, I should say. Oh, I'm so excited about this. I can't wait to be done with that one. Oh my god. And then after that, you know what time? It's Vlad Tepesh. He's gonna be after that. That's gonna be great. I think I mixed just enough white. That's wonderful. That usually never happens. Either it's too much or too little. Then you make more, and then it's too much. Very nice. Hmm? Look at it. Yeah. So we get the base coat down. And now that's got to dry. I cannot do anything with that now until. So, oh, I think I fucked up a little bit there, but it's okay. These are all things can be corrected later on. No problem. Yeah, you can already see, right? It's already looking pretty good. Yeah, that's better. Yep. Yep. So send that in there. Yep. So I got that. So look at that. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah. Thank you, Ken. Yeah, it's already the white is like okay. I see. You, okay. Well, my room has like this yellow light, but it, oh hi Zagros. But it is a good. If you saw it in real life and when it's done, you'll see it is a good color compared to what I'm seeing on the thing. It's good because we're gonna go over with the like I said the shading. The shading is gonna be the part for making this all look legitimate. So flame guy. So this looks really good. I'm really happy about this. But last time I made not just last time, but oftentimes I make the mistake that I start already like messing with it when it's like semi dry. I start already with a pencil and then I erase it, and I think it kind of like messes with the paint. Um, Flaming stinky cheese man. Why does he gotta be stinky? I don't get it. But so what I'm trying to avoid is oh yeah, SpongeBob. I do see the similar. I do see it. I see it. How it could be like SpongeBob, but SpongeBob has not eyes like that, so definitely a block of cheese. Yeah, the flames, but I don't see the stinkiness. You mean the thingies on his head are the stinky? Dude, I can't even tell. I thought it was hair. It was little tiny hair. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Okay. Okay, whatever. You know this. So, but yeah, I'm gonna wait until this is completely dry before I do anything because I have this tendency to. Oh, I do see something that I want to write. I have this tendency to be so impatient that I already start working on more stuff when it's like, no, no, wait, wait, and I don't wait, and I just go and I fuck around with it, and I should not do it because it's just needs to dry. So I'm gonna really let that shit dry this time because I don't want to fuck it up. Yeah, so I'm probably yeah better, 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 better. Wow. always see stuff that I can correct. You know? So how you doing, Zagros? Honestly, I read it. I don't know why. It's either CNN or fucking email. Neither of which I'm interested in at the moment. Oh, okay. Trust. Yeah. It's hard, though. It's hard. I keep seeing this shit with the arm, and the arm has to be perfect because, that's one of the most, like, it's right there in the foreground, right? The arm is right there in the foreground. If that's not correct, you can see it right away. So we gotta make sure. And as long as I still have this white here, I'm gonna use it. Oh yeah, better, better, better. Better, better, better. Oh yeah, so I almost forgot the hand here, her hand. Oh, I gotta use a smaller brush for that one or a thinner brush, because I'm gonna fuck it all up if I don't. Let's use this one. Because the way she has her hands in this picture shows you the perspective of how she's gripping onto the doll. Gotta make sure I got that in there. I have to bend like really low because when I paint downstairs, it's I have to have the painting so low because of the chair that I sit in there. When I'm up here, I have to actually raise the painting up, but I didn't do that now, which is fine. I'll just do it like this. It's just a little awkward, but it's okay. Not a big deal. Sorry guys, I'm so quiet right now. I'm just trying to concentrate on this real quick. Oh yeah. Okay, I can use the bigger one again now to cover this area better. Or quicker, I should say. Okay. Alright, we got that. Very good. Yeah. Oh man, so excited. Yeah, still very wet. Yeah, I have a feeling that this one's not going to be so difficult either because it's big, right? That's what I always say. Like when you have these realism painters there that have these huge paintings of tigers with their detailed hair, or these huge paintings of these women faces and everything, and then you zoom out and it looks just like a photograph. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely insanely stunning, and you have to be talented, and you have to be doing this like all the time and 12 hours a day, and I get it. But there is still a difference on putting detail on such a large canvas versus a smaller canvas. Now, I can put a lot of detail on the faces and stuff because the faces are large, right? So I can really get in there. Now, when you have these little fucking faces, like in my one painting where his face is like this big, it's like, for fuck's sake, you know. So it is a little bit of a stress, but you know what? Honestly, it also may depend on the person. It may depend on the artist, because some artists could say totally opposite. Say no, I like way better doing the tiny details than on a big canvas. Okay, but me personally, no. This is how I can do good detail. When I have a larger place to work with, and I can really get in there without like either overdoing it or making too many layers of paint on there, taking it all up, making it all crusty and bumpy and stuff. And also without it just blending in too much. That's another problem that I have with smaller size like images that I do. It's just like you do a little bit, but it's like you did nothing, because it blends right in. So so this is really good. This has to dry now. I'm gonna really let that dry. Mhm. And then surely I'm gonna be working on it this weekend. You guys know me. That's what I do. I cheat on you guys. Well, it doesn't matter because you know I just love doing it lately, because ever since I started kind of just doing it for myself instead of like doing it to sell it or doing it to present it to others, it's become it's become fun, right? It's become something that I really just love doing now, and I can see it. And so I've really set up my life lately to the point where I really um, can focus on that and reading and uh, these type of things, because other things have in recent time really disappointed me in the last few months, right? Other times that I used to put my whole into, I have put that on hold, because if I don't get enjoyment out of it, if I don't get fun, if I don't get these certain things that you look for, like like the feeling of accomplishment and something that makes you, I cannot say happy, right? Because happiness is something that I can't even really remember happiness, right? Since I was a child, like actual genuine happiness, I don't. But something that brings you like this content, right? Something that you do where you're just so content, and you're so like, okay, that's what I need to do, right? It is what I need to do. That's where I belong to, but it's not working. It's not working with the humans that are with me in it. It's not working right now. So I'm just gonna have to reevaluate some things, which is okay. Which is uh that was so stupid. So such a dad joke, wasn't it? Such a stupid dad joke. But yeah. So this is what is fulfilling. Let's put it this way: it's fulfilling for me right now. So I concentrate on it. I concentrate on it. That's it. That's it. I don't want to do anything else, because anything else right now, it's not bringing me peace. It's not bringing me you know it's rubbing me the wrong way, and it's just like, I don't know. I have people around me that just, selfish, lazy, fucking just ignorant liars, and just, I don't know. People around me just, they have no I have no people around me in the sense that have the same, where we zoom in on say yes, this is it. Together we accomplished this. I don't have that. I don't have that right now. It's me, and that's what I do. So I do me. So I do that, and you guys have been very very supportive of me. You know, I go, through a lot of stuff inside. You know, so weekly I struggle. Every week I kind of struggle, like, I'm gonna go stream or not. Am I gonna do it? I don't know if I'm gonna do it, but I do it. I do it. I make myself do it every week, because the people that come here and the people that watch me here, you guys are supporting me. I mean, you guys are supporting me, and that's, you know, that means a lot to me, right? That means everything to me, because I'm not gonna sit here and do this for no reason. And then so my stream momentarily is my biggest social thing, and it's my biggest thing where I know who comes here for the right reasons. They don't come here to aggravate me. They don't come here to not care, right? Nobody's gonna go out of their way to go into a stream that they don't give a shit about. They come here. Especially, I mean, I'm talking about especially people that interact in chat. Of course, I don't know what but the people that interact in chat, the people that I know that come here for whatever reason, I know what's going on, so that I can count on this. I can count on this. When it comes to my personal life outside of the stream, I have a handful of friends that I know are really my dear friends, and I can take them as they are at any time. I know what they're about. I know what they want. What is their agenda. I'm always aware, but there are people around me that are where I don't know the agenda anymore. It's lost. It's lost in a really vast ocean of confusion and of weirdness. So it's like, okay, I just have to get away. So I come here, I do this, and I focus on myself. I focus on my paintings now, and at some point when I have these two major paintings that I'm doing right now, this one and then Vlad after that one, then I will kind of maybe get back into making some more music with my project Jovanka, and once I have a full album written, then I'm probably going to try to hire some guns to play on live shows. These will probably never be actual full-fledged members of my project, but I will hire them to play live shows with them. And then, but until then, I'm doing this. So one step at a time. I always overwhelm myself with doing so much stuff. Then I have my animals. One of them is down there, so I keep looking down there. And my animals, my work, my fucking plants, always overwhelm myself. That's why, for anybody that keeps on checking Ivanka's Facebook page, I see you. I know you people are waiting. I know you're waiting for more stuff, and it's coming, but it's kind of on hold right now because I have these two major paintings that I want to finish first, and then I can then maybe I take a little break from painting for a minute, and then I start making some more music, and then maybe in that meantime we can do some graphic design on here. It's been a while since I've done that on here, so we can do some graphic design because Kenjin actually got me interested now in this. What is this called? Blender, I guess it's called. This program Blender. So I'm really thinking, the more I see people what they do and stuff, I'm thinking, man, I can really have some fun in there. So I can go in there and do some of that stuff. That's what I always also try to say is I'm open for commissions. I do everything. I do band logos, I do album art, I do logos not just for bands. I do everything. Anything that is ink or whatever on paper or colors on a screen or whatever, I do it. Like, just come to me with your idea. The more detailed the idea, the better, of course, for me, and the more I will be like, yes, I can really work with this. So just come to me. Tell me what you want. I got you. I can do it. I'm open for commissions. Because at the end of the day, I don't count on it, but at the end of the day, I wish to make this my living, right? I wish to one day be able to do my artwork, like paintings or digital artwork, whatever it is, and don't have to go to this abusive restaurant industry anymore. Okay, so that is my goal, and but if not, it's okay. But I'm just saying, if you want, and I do, my prices are not bad. Like my friends actually get mad at me and say, "Why are you giving people such low prices? Like you're short-handing yourself. Like you're selling yourself short." But it's like I try to give reasonable prices because I know that most of the time other artists are the ones that are seeking out my services, and I know how it is to struggle as an artist. So I'm like, okay, these people charge 250. I'm gonna say like 180. You know what I mean? If you're like, what, 180? And it's like, yeah, I know how it is. Like, I'm not gonna go crazy. But some things, my newest painting that I have shown you guys, the Order of the Dracul. I mean, I put that thing on there for a good price because I did a really good job on it. I did a really good job on it, and then I'm really proud of it, and I know the quality of it, right? I know my own quality. Not all the time. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, God, this looks like shit, or and then somebody be like, what? That's like one of the best ones you have, and it's like, really? Or sometimes the opposite. I'm like, oh man, I really love that. And somebody would be like, yeah, I don't know. You can do probably a little bit better than that. But I don't know. I'm always like very, very judgmental with my own stuff. Of course, you guys know that. So, but yeah, if you guys want to stick around for a minute, I'm gonna make a little quick drink, and then I come back. We can talk for a little bit more, and then I'm gonna hop off. But I wanted to just talk a little bit more. If you guys should be more active in chat. Say something. Talk to me. Uh, Ask me questions. I know there's some people back there, they want to know shit. You can ask me anything. I don't care. So it doesn't have to be just art related. I mean, I would like to keep it in that area, but it is whatever. But I'm gonna get a drink and I'll be right back, guys. If you see some weird activity in my camera, let me know, because I haven't really. There hasn't been much communing between me and the gods recently, and I think that's really a struggle inside of me. Why things are, whatever. I talk too much. I come right back. Hold on. You want to go outside? You see, you want to sleep on the ground there. It's so weird. Why do you do that? God. You can't be right in front of the door. Of course, I slam right into him as I come back into the room. He's right in front of the door. So anyway, soft, too soft. I don't like that. Yeah, 'cause see, once I get started, then I want to keep going right away. But I can't. Because if I do that, I'm going to fuck it all up. So anyway, how's everybody's week going? Let's talk about that. I don't think you guys are going to tell me. Because you guys are not very talkative in chat today. I don't know why. Maybe everybody's tired. It's been raining extremely much. Extremely much. Great for my plants. My green peppers are coming in really good. They're getting bigger and bigger. They're small like this now, but they're going to get bigger. But, yeah, so there was something else. Oh, the new Bleach anime is coming out too. October. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad about B's progress too. That's huge. You texted me that and I was like, oh wow, that's really good news. Yeah. So that's good. How's the weather over there? Is it really hot there, or? I mean, it's been ridiculous here. It's been to the point, where all the cats are hiding. But I mean, they do that when it gets really hot. They will hide underneath the house or whatever, and they will try to just stay as cool as they can. But here it's been, man, and the thing that's different, I think, that you can tell is the brightness. It's so bright out now. I don't know if anybody else has noticed, but I know a couple of people that I've talked to have noticed that it's extremely bright outside during the day, and the other thing that's it's unusual in my opinion, and the other thing is that it starts already being so extremely hot at like 10 o'clock in the morning. See, that's nice. And I feel like that's how it used to be, but now it's just like, it's scorching hot already. At 10 o'clock in the morning, it's like 92 degrees. It's crazy. It's like, I mean, Florida is notorious for that kind of weather, right? But I mean, I've been here like 15 years now, and I can tell it's worse than usual. It's not. This is not the norm. This is not how it normally is. Um, yeah, I mean, crazy, crazy. And our summer goes until fucking January. It's not gonna get actually cold here until January, and then it doesn't even get cold. You get a couple of nights where it's maybe like 1 degree from freezing. Get maybe 2 nights or something where it happens, and that's it. But well, last year actually we had a couple of freezes. I can't say that. Last year, like a couple of my plants actually died. I covered them and everything, but it's still they froze. So we do get it, but nothing compared to the other states. Really. So I have everything already prepared for this year. We get a little bit of a cool down then in October. I know that during my birthday and then Halloween, Samhain, we get a little bit of a cool down there for a minute, but you can't even say cool down. It's just like regular. It's like spring. You know. Fucking, I hate Florida, man. If I had the money, I would be gone. There's a couple of places that I consider. I'm not sure where I would go, but I mean, I would not be here. I would be gone. I fucking absolutely hate it here. I hate the people. I hate the scene. The scene sucks. I really like Florida's the biggest metal scene. Florida metal scene is garbage. Okay, let me just tell you, it's garbage. Too many people. Blah 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 blah. Not enough action at all. Right? Go to local shows. Nobody goes. But the person that said that won't go either. You know, like it's bullshit. The whole scene here is bullshit. And then the weather is just it's the worst. It's the fucking worst. The scenery, it's flatland. It's fucking flatlands. There's not even like barely any hills. You know, like you. It's just Florida's garbage. The only good thing about Florida is the beach. That is it. But like I've mentioned before, you have to literally live directly by the beach, on the beach, in order to be able when you're busy like me or somebody, or you don't have a driver's license and car like me, that's another thing. Then it's hard for you to ever reach the beach anyway. So it's like you will always hear from people that live in Florida. People that live in Florida, they never go to the beach because they're too busy, you know. So that's it. The beach. That's all that Florida has to offer. And then, granted, you can get that in other states too. You can get a beach. California, that they have the better beaches even than in Florida. I remember California beaches. Those are beaches, man. Those are beaches. But then again, it's so hot there too. It's better weather. It's less humidity, but it's still hot weather. I just don't like that hot weather, man. I hate that shit. I like being outside. I hate when people say I'm an outdoors person. Like I'm not a little fucking redneck that likes to go in the mudding and going on doing all that shit. No, but I like going into the forest. Right? I like to be one with Mother Nature. Okay, that is my biggest thing. If I could be outside all the time, I would be outside all the time. But you can't at 100 degrees, and then 98 degrees in the shade. You just can't. Yeah, see. So there's lots of places that I could think of where I would go, but unfortunately, financially, I wouldn't be able to. We have we have a beach in Jacksonville that's called it's Neptune Beach. It's not pebbles, but it's like big shells. It's all shells. Not shells that have turned into sand, but actually you can still see shells. That was another good one. Oh my god. See, I don't mind the pebbles either. I don't really care. For me, well, I mean, it is kind of a comfort thing when you have that nice sand and you put your blanket there and stuff. I get it, but as long as I could get into the ocean somehow a little bit, I'd be fine with that. But yeah, so I really recommend to everybody out there, don't move to Florida. It's not good. You will not arrive here with palm trees and having a drink with a little umbrella and your sunglasses and like this. It will not occur like this. You have fucking the scum gathers here. The scum of humans gather here, where they basically get kicked out of all the other states. They don't want them anymore. They gather in Florida. So don't come here. Just I didn't have a choice. I was brought here, and now I'm stuck here for however long. However long. It's okay though. At some point I'm just gonna save up a lot of money, and then I'm just gonna move. That's what I gotta do. I just gotta be patient, and I can't spend any money. If I really want to save that much money, I really can't spend any money. But right now I'm. Yeah. Oh no. I've seen some hiking trails in North Carolina. Dude, they were the shit. They were. I mean, you walk by waterfalls, and it was amazing. Was a little bit more terrain and a little bit more difficult because it's more, it's on an incline, but way better than here. When I go here, I see nothing. The mosquitoes eat me alive. I mean, the greenery. That's something that I always say too, though, about Florida is the greenery is great because of the high humidity and how the weather is here. You have these super exotic plants and flowers that grow here, and that's just wondrous for me to look at. Right, I love that. That is something that I can really say. I think Florida is one of number one. Right, it's really great. But even going hiking here, it doesn't even matter what time of the year. The mosquitoes will eat you alive, even if you put the spray, even everything. All flat. Oh, I mean that's my opinion. But if you maybe I don't know what which trails you went on, but I'm talking about like Ocala National Forest and Silver Springs area. Nah, never was really excited about any of that shit. I always thought it was lame. But maybe I haven't been to the right places yet. Could be. Because I mean, some like like Tampa, downtown Tampa is not. It's cool. It's nice. It's whatever. It's cool to go there. But I've been in other downtowns 10 times better. 10 times better. And it's just like a shit. Like downtown Tampa is just a shittier version of New Orleans, where I actually went and was like, damn, this is where this is awesome. Like New Orleans would be a place I would move to if the weather permitted. No, it's the weather there is almost even worse. Louisiana, it's almost even worse than Florida. I went there in August. I died. I died. Yeah, well, that's cool. Yeah, so, but it's okay. Everything in time, I guess. Been doing a lot of bitching tonight. I'm sorry, guys. I felt not so good yesterday. Um, But I feel a lot better today. I actually got sleep, but I just feel kind of like I woke up again with my little headache from my sinuses. But I take this antihistamine now. I bought it on Amazon. That kind of I think it could probably help me. Oh, I don't know where that's at. Where's that at? Circle B Reserve in Highlands Hammock State Park. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I mean. I haven't been to so many hiking spots, but the hiking spots that I have been to, I was just kind of like, eh. Well, at first, I like it, but then I go to North Carolina and I see what that's there, and I'm like, that's badass. That would probably be stay. Like I'm like between like North Carolina, um, West Virginia, and Colorado. I think those are the three states that I would consider ever moving to. Circle B's in Lakeland. Okay, Lakeland. That's where we. That's weird because that's where we played the first Black Mass. It was in Lakeland. That was good. We had a good time. We had a real good time there. It was a good show. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty cool. That is definitely cool. Yeah, traveling is something that is my favorite thing to do that I cannot do. It sucks. Uh, but that's exactly what I'm planning on. I'm really planning right now on have I'm planning on saving money, and then I'm really my plan is to go and to save up so much money on near Sebring. I don't even know where that's exactly. I've heard of it. Um, but yeah, my plan is to really save up a good amount of money so I can actually take a vacation. I'm talking about like hopefully I can save up enough money where I can actually maybe even take an out of state vacation. Honestly, like in the winter time, go up to Tennessee or something. Maybe I'll just get on a Greyhound or whatever, and I'll go up to Tennessee for a week. I book a cabin there, and or North Carolina, whatever. Book a cabin for a week and just do it. Just fucking do it. Cause wow, what a moron. Um, yeah, because I need to get out of here. I need to get out, not just out of the house, but like out of this area. Like I'm seeing too much of this area of the same fucking shit. I'm just like, damn, same shitty people, same shitty fucking surroundings. I think that's why I'm so grumpy today too, because it's like I wake up and it's like another day. That's why I was so like I'm confined to my home for multiple reasons, but then on the other hand, it's like I like being also confined to my home because this is where I'm comfortable. This is where I feel normal. As soon as I venture outside of my house, I don't feel normal. But it's because it's the state, right? As soon as I cross over that border, I feel normal again. You know what I mean? It's really just the people here. It's just awful, man. I've had nothing but bad experiences. I've been here 15 years, and I don't know. I have now in recent years actually made the good friends that I have, like you, Promethean, and Melissa, Brian. Those are my close friends. I've made those in recent years. Um, Nobody else is around from the last 15 years that I've been here. Nobody. Because they're all like on drugs or they're fucking in and out of jail or they keep moving away and then moving back or they're around but they were so abusive that I'm just like I cannot be around your psychotic fucking ways. Religious fucking freaks or fucking straight up PTSD crazy maniacs, like I don't know. Nothing but fucking shit. Yeah, it is. It is. And it's just it's a love hate relationship right now because I can't really get away from it if I wanted to, right? But it's okay. That's why I've been decorating and buying different furniture and stuff to really make it so I can be 100% comfortable in here, because I know I just can't really go anywhere. But that's what I'm saying. I can't even. I wish I could at least use my beautiful yard, but at 99 degrees, fuck. But I am encouraged because the better months are coming now with the weather. The better months are definitely coming. So toy, 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 as we say in Germany. Toy, toy, toy. Press your thumbs like this. Instead of crossing your fingers, we press our thumbs like this. Drück die Daumen. Press your thumbs. But, yeah, that's good. So, my month is coming up. My birthday is coming up, which gonna be shitty probably again, but at least Samhain is coming up, right? That's my biggest celebration of the year besides Yule, right? So these will be celebrated. I will be inviting people as I do every year, and usually nobody comes every year, which is fine. I will still invite people. I don't care. For Yule, I actually had a couple of people come. Luckily, I had Mike came and Zagros were here, so that was nice. But yeah, hopefully some people will come this year. I'm pretty sure fucking Melissa and Brian will somehow make it here, so it'll be good. And hopefully my brother will be part of it this year too, of at least the Yule celebration. Because that's my biggest one. So I'm excited about it. I'm really excited. Oh God, it's coming. So it's good. It's good. Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I think I'm gonna kind of move on out of here for tonight because I really want to check out the new season and I got to work tomorrow. So I got, there will be a point where I'll be doing another stream or multiple streams on a night where I don't have to work the next day and then we can do a longer stream or whatever. But for right now, I really kind of like the little setup that I have. Things will even out where I will probably start streaming earlier. But for now, I have many things to do right now, so I can't. I have to really go on last minute. But I see people here, and I really want to thank you guys for coming again. I'm really so appreciative and so happy that you guys are coming here every week, and that you guys supporting me, and it's really awesome. I'm really grateful, really grateful. Um, and we'll just keep going. Next week we are going to continue this, and I know you won't know what it will look like next week, but I will be working on it this weekend. So next week it'll be ready, and then, or not ready, but I will have worked on it more, and you can see it taking more shape. So yeah, I can't wait for Saturday and Sunday when I'm actually gonna get into it. So I want to thank you guys again for coming. Havalam, Dankeschön. Thank you. I really want to say that. And yeah, so I really hope I see you guys next week. Okay, so thanks again for coming, and I see you guys next week. Zdravo, tschüss.